monster matchup.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people, then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Gordon. Moved on forwards. De Paul.
Gonzalez.
Tagliafico.
Gonzalez. Fernandez. Gonzalez.
Tagliafico.
Fernandez.
Madueke producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Anderson. James. Anderson. Madueke. James. Bellingham. Madueke.
And here's Gordon. Played into space out wide. Messi. Romero. Messi.
Montiel.
Forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Kane.
Bellingham.
Bellingham played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
James. Bellingham. Rice. Rice. That's a delicate pass. Martinez. Romero. And it's played forward. Messi is onto it in a flash. Yehi.
Bellingham.
Anderson. Madueke. And it's played in here. Shoots! Gordon closing in on goal. Rice. And here's Gordon. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane! That was venomous. Romero shifted upfield.
Montiel.
And it's Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rice.
Bellingham.
And here's Kane. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's aimed into the middle. McAllister clears it away. Oh, it's come loose. James. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Romero, aim forwards. Martinez. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Tagliafico, gently done. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Lovely, now then. Messi. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
Gonzalez.
Now it's Gonzalez.
Fernandez.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice. Played out to the right. James. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's dealt with that well.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that...
Extravagant effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's played forward.
Fernandez.
Martinez.
Fernandez. Gonzalez.
Romero. McAllister. De Paul shifted upfield. Gehi gets it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Romero. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gordon.
Bellingham.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Anderson aim forwards. Martinez. Madueke. James is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fernandez, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Martinez. Tagliafico.
Gonzalez.
Now that's well seen too.
Anderson.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon.
Bellingham.
And here's Kane. Kane! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rice chooses to go cross-field. James, and he whips it across. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. De Paul, clipped into space. Cleared without complication. Messi with the short one. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Messi. Played into the middle. Gordon. O'Reilly.
Bellingham.
And it's played forward.
Madueke. Bellingham. Madueke. Bellingham. Madueke.
De Paul wins the duel this time. Messi. Montiel forwards and with intent. Messi. De Paul. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Gordon. And he's there to clear it. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stones shifted upfield. Gordon takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gay is clearly tricking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandez. Gonzalez.
Gordon.
Bellingham.
Madueke. Kane.
Bellingham. Anderson. James.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance.
Anderson.
Gordon. And here's Kane. It's a loose ball. Gordon. Oh, that's nice.
Bellingham.
There's the shot! Romero. De Paul.
Romero.
Good-looking ball. Out to the right. Gonzalez. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Defending of the desperate variety.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Messi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
De Paul.
Fernandez.
De Paul. And it's Messi. Ball's gone out of play. That is lovely. De Paul. Messi. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Gordon. Rice.
Bellingham.
Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McAllister. Lisandro Martinez, gently done.
Fernandez.
And it's played forward. That's going to go a long way. Argentina have reclaimed it.
Fernandez. Gonzalez.
Tagliafico. Nice control.
Fernandez.
Half an hour played now. Now it's De Paul. Gonzalez. Played out wide. He slings it in. Gehi getting this one clear. That's the throw. Montiel. And it's Messi. That's tidy. That's a good... Martinez hits it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Clears it away.
Bellingham.
Kane. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Paul! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that has been clubbed away. And play for a throw. De Paul. Martinez. De Paul. Gordon does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. O'Reilly. Gordon! He's got to be in here!
Fernandez.
Moved on forwards.
Gonzalez. Fernandez. James.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
James.
Well, for me, Peter, it's kind of possession without penetration now. They have to change tack, they really do.
Yehi. Anderson.
Anderson forwards and with intent. Gonzalez, now he's off and running.
Anderson.
Gordon. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Montiel gets it clear. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gordon stood his ground strongly. Proves too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Quality ball. Martinez. Aim forwards. Gordon. Yehi, gently done. James. That's very neat. Madueke, now here's the delivery.
Gonzalez. Fernandez.
Gonzalez.
Fernandez.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Madueke. Martinez. And now the breakaway.
Montiel.
Now, where's he looking? And here's Lautaro Martinez. Chance for a shot! Martinez. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
James.
Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Moved on forwards.
Now it's Martinez.
De Paul. Martinez.
Gordon.
O'Reilly.
Gordon. Fernandez.
Anderson cuts it out. McAllister with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the finish! And it's played forward. Gonzalez looks to get on the end of this. Cuts out the pass.
Bellingham.
Madueke. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tagliafico with the clearance. James. And here's Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Spread out to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. The referee has given a corner. McAllister gets it away. Madueke. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Right! Gone for a throw-in. Fernandez, gently done. Stones gets over and intercepts.
James.
England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
James.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Argentina worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
James. A header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice goes short. Climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
England really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Romero shifted upfield. McAllister. Fernandez. McAllister. Martinez. The ball is onto it in a flash. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gordon. O'Reilly. Gordon. Succumbs to the pressure. Messi. And they can counter here. Gonzalez, laid out towards the right wing. Messi elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon. Bellingham. Fernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stones. Rice. Anderson. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly. England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. Over to the left. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Aim forwards. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Messi. Messi. He can get that clear. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Delivered in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Montiel makes the interception. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Gonzalez. Tagliafico.
Fernandez.
The ball ploughing through the middle. Tagliafico. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away. McAllister. And Messi! There was plenty of power on that.
Gordon.
O'Reilly.
Gordon.
And here's Kane. Tagliafico forwards and with intent.
Gonzalez.
Gehi getting this one clear. O'Reilly. England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Stones. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Martinez.
Fernandez.
Out to the right. Out for a throw. O'Reilly. Rice. And here's Kane. Played out to the right.
James crosses.
Montiel can get it clear. Gordon. Bellingham. Caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Played out to the right. De Paul. Aimed in towards the centre. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Madueke. Bellingham. Fernandez.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Now it's Martinez.
Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone direct.
Romero.
And here's Messi.
Gordon.
Gehi shifted upfield. Kane.
Gordon.
Out to the left it goes. Tagliafico getting this one clear. James drives forward on the overlap. In by James. And he shoots. Messi. Bellingham. Gordon. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
McAllister.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Gordon.
And here's Kane.
Now it's Bellingham.
Bellingham! Same again, same outcome. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward.
Romero. Gonzalez.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Stones.
Aim forwards. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Stones. Gehi.
Stones looks to the other side.
James. Gehi. James. Gehi. James. Bellingham. Gehi. Bellingham. Anderson.
Gordon. Spread out to the left. He's got away. And it's played into the middle. Up he goes! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
England have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Stones.
Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Chance, surely!
Gordon.
Rice. And here's Gordon.
England really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
Stones gently done. O'Reilly.
Bellingham.
Moved on forwards. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gonzalez, that's an imaginative pass. Stones.
Bellingham.
O'Reilly. And here's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking here to chip it through. It'll be a throw-in. Gonzalez. And it's played forward. Goes for the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Fernandez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Messi. Montiel. And here's Messi. Rice, forwards and with intent. Now it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Tagliafico. Gonzalez.
Bellingham.
Stones. Stones shifted upfield. O'Reilly.
Bellingham.
Stones. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Yehi. Stones. Stones gently done. And here's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Could be danger here. In he goes again. It's really well cleared. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tagliafico. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rice. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Romero. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Martinez. Stones. Rice. Gordon. McAllister. Just about up to 75 minutes. Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well timed, excellent interception.
Bellingham.
Rice. Stones. O'Reilly. Rice. And it's Kane. That has been cut short. So what can they make of this? De Paul. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. James, aim forwards. James. Madueke. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Romero with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. De Paul. Fernandez. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Montiel. McAllister. Fernandez knocks it out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Proves too strong. Throw in. Anderson shifted upfield. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. James. Oh, nice touch. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That'll be a throw-in. Gonzalez. Now it's Gonzalez. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Anderson. And he goes cross-field. James. Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. James.
Bellingham.
O'Reilly.
Bellingham.
Stones gently done. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this?
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi hits it! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
O'Reilly. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. And that's been repelled. James. Tries to get it clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Montiel. Very nicely done. McAllister played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. Back in once more. And that's a throw. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. De Paul. McAllister. Tagliafico, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Messi. Gonzalez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tagliafico. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And that could come back to haunt them. Madueke. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Does really well to win the ball there.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Get a throw in. Messi. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pickford sends that a long way. Rice. O'Reilly.
Bellingham.
O'Reilly. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. There are a few waiting for it.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Moved on forwards. And he shoots! Gordon. Oh, it's played into the area. Time to deliver. Bellingham. Rice plays it short. Succumbs to the pressure. Madueke. Anderson. Rice.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Martinez, and it's played forward. Anderson. James. James, acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Romero, forwards and with intent. Martinez. Fernandez. Romero. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Anderson.
Bellingham.
Oh, Red, nice interception. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Played into the middle. Gonzalez. Oh, he's found him in space. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Over to the left. Fernandez gets a cross in.
Bellingham.
Madueke. Now it's Kane. James. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bellingham. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Tagliafico. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, les pido un aplauso cálido para nuestros colaboradores que hayan realizado